Times have changed, but one thing's the same. At Ralph Honda, we're a family. For 3 generations and more than 90 years, we've helped you get where you need to be in a safe, reliable vehicle. Find your next Honda at Ralph Honda. Proud to be part of your family.
Bill Gray's, home of the world's greatest cheeseburger, also has Rochester's best Icelandic long-line cod haddock fish fry. Cooked to perfection. Delicious haddock fish fries and sandwiches served on a fresh-baked Apollo roll. Every day of the week, open till close. Get one today. Gimme, gimme, gimme Bill Gray's haddock fish fry.
For the best selection of hockey goalie equipment in the area, visit Goalie World at Locker Room Sports. Over 100 pairs of pads in stock, blockers, helmets, gloves, pants, skates, and sticks by Bauer, CCM, True, Vaughn, and more. All in adult and youth sizes at prices to fit your budget. Why shop online when you can buy today and play tonight? Try everything on and get the proper fit the first time with the help of the Locker Room team. Goalie World at Locker Room Sports, 2184 West Ridge Road in Greece.
Local legends work to win, deflecting challenges, defending titles, doing whatever it takes. We believe in the power of our team. We succeed by delivering for our fans. The local legends of Rochester originated here. Bob Johnson has always called Rochester home, and the Amerks have always been Rochester's team. Let's go, Rochester.
Bill Gray's, home of the world's greatest cheeseburger, offers Bill Gray's Great Plates, topped any way you want them, for $10.99 every Tuesday and Sunday. Get a $10.99 Great Plate Tuesdays and Sundays. Gimme, gimme, gimme Bill Gray's!
For the best selection of hockey equipment in the area, visit Locker Room Sports. Why shop online when you can buy today and play tonight? Try everything on and get the proper fit the first time with the help of the Locker Room team. Choose from a large selection of in-stock gloves, pants, skates, and pads, along with a huge selection of sticks by Bauer, CCM, True, Warrior, and more, in adult and youth sizes at prices to fit your budget. Locker Room Sports, Rochester's headquarters for hockey, 2184 West Ridge Road in Greece. They know the game, they know the fit.
now, another Rock Sports Network presentation.
We welcome you to Wegmans Ice Arena tonight for the Section 5 matchup, as it is the Rock Sports Network High School Game of the Week, as the Portside Royals hosting the Knights of McQuaid. Good evening, Gene Battaglia with you, Spencer White, our director here tonight, as we are heading down the home stretch of the season, right? For Portside, for instance, this is our last game in the month of January. Portside coming in with a record tonight at 5-10-2, and a game we did Tuesday night right here on the Rock Sports Network. Well, they took on the team that is sitting on top of the standings in Section 5 right now, Pittsford. Pittsford coming away with a 6-0 win. McQuaid right in the mix here. McQuaid, of course, they play a schedule that's a little different, and they come in at 6-5-1. The Knights coming off a win, 3-2 off of Batavia Notre Dame United. Our starting goaltenders tonight, both teams going with their top guys. Israel Johnson with a record of 4-4-1 on the season, goals against of 3.38. And for Portside, it will once again be Zach Maselli. Maselli, 4-6-1 on the season, goals against of 3.30. As here's the shot, and the save will be made by Johnson, as Zachary Haynes, the co-captain, letting that one fly. Puck comes over to the near side. The Knights, of course, in the black sweaters, gold trim. Portside in the white sweaters, royal blue pants, and the gold trim, as this will come out back into the Portside. And Kyle LaForce getting a start tonight on defense, along with Tyler Archibald. Not out, good play, but they will call it a hand pass nonetheless, as Danny Neprulowski was not able to hold it in. Tonight's first period brought to you by Ralph Honda. Ralph, car buying has changed, as so is Ralph Honda. See the new 2026 models, new technology, and a new way of buying. The new Hondas are fuel-efficient, spacious, and sporty, with something for every Honda lover. Stop and meet with one of their automotive specialists to customize your new Honda today at Ralph Honda, Westridge Road, and online at ralphhonda.com. We'll have another offside call. 15:59 remaining in the first. On the ice right now, goal scorers here for McQuaid. Number 17 on the ice, Wyatt Miller. He has 8 on the season. Owen Myers, their leading scorer, number 14. Meyer with 11 on the season. As Luke LaForce up along the far wall, this will go. Portside looking for a pathway out. They're hemmed in. McQuaid will send it back. Luke LaForce opting to wheel it around to the near side, and that'll get it out of the zone. Joe Battoni and wings it over to the far side, and that'll be deflected back into the McQuaid end. It's a lot of Portside to sneak in a change, as Battoni will go after it up along the far side, and this will go for icing. Again, early on here tonight from the Wegmans Ice Arena here at Sudi Brockport. Be sure to check out The Rock, rocksportsnetwork.com, on Facebook and YouTube. You're going to be able to watch today's game and all of our games this season on demand, 24/7 on your smart TV, desktop, or mobile device. rocksportsnetwork.com, Rochester's only digital sports channel. McQuaid trying to clear it out. It's going to be Archibald on the near wing, sending over to opposite side. There's Zachary Haynes. And Portside looking to try to center it, but it's going to be the Knights coming away with it. In transition. And another icing call. Offside call, I should say. 2 minutes gone by here tonight in Brockport. Well, if you're watching this back, I don't know, next week, next year, 10 years from now, it's freezing outside. Yeah, we're single digits outside tonight, 10 degrees entering the building tonight. So it's one of those stretches here where actually feels quite balmy inside the Wegmans Ice Arena, as this will go back here into their own end. Ian Meyer up along the near wall, and that'll be chopped out. And ahead this will go. Noah Bernard battling with Kyle LaForce. Into the wall they go. Wyatt Pence over there to help out. The forward doing what he's supposed to, and he'll lift it down the ice. Yep, they will wave that off. That's a good call by the official right on top of this. Pence going to work. Pence gets upended. Some fans wanted the call. Play will continue on here as Bernard swings it over. That goes off the skate of Tomasellis. And the steady defenseman, number 21, Ferris, can't get it out. Opportunity in front, and that'll be cleared aside by Pence. McQuaid applying some pressure here as Whalen sends it over to the near wall. Owen Meyer battling with Kyle LaForce. And the early going here, much of the play has been at this end of the ice. And now swooping it out will be number 12, Sam Cedeno. Good play to break that up by number 4, Will Duckworth, the defenseman, allowing McQuaid here to bring it ahead through the neutral zone. And Browski fires, sends that wide. Maselli will watch it go to the far wall. Blauwitz over there, and another feed that will go down low. And Maselli, sensing the pressure was coming, Connor Edgecombe was coming down. He'll freeze it for the face-off coming up. Maselli on the season, .885 is save percentage. His counterpart tonight, Angelo Johnson, at .869. Shot that will go wide. Puck along the near wall. Here comes the attempt for Portside. As carrying it in will be Anthony Ferris, the defenseman, leading the charge. Ferris on the pinch. Looking to center. It takes the shot, bouncing around. That got through to Johnson. Easily turns it aside. Oh, and then going into the wall and getting upended there was number 13, Max Clark. That allows Portside an opportunity. Try to work it in down low as Cole Laffin couldn't connect. Portside getting into a good place, but not able. That'll be deflected by Nate Borowski, and Portside going to work. This is their best sequence so far tonight. Another shot, and another save by Johnson. Another shot goes off the side of the net. McQuaid looking for a pathway out. Now Danny Naprolowski will push it to the far side, but not out. Opportunity as both teams sneaking in a change here, but with that, it'll be Portside holding it in. Good forecheck there by one of the leaders, Andrew Lamberton. Lamberton sending it down to Laffin, and then Laffin gets upended. Naprolowski going for the puck. Bouncing puck in front of the net. Archibald delivering a hit there. They are physical, and the officials are letting them play here tonight. 5 minutes gone by here in Brockport. No score. Lamberton has a man ahead on the play. He'll feed it ahead to Haynes. Haynes dropping it back to Pence. Pence going in. The backhander, and the save is going to be made. Israel Johnson denying Wyatt Pence, but then the putback is up and in. That's number 16, Zach Haynes, the captain, with his 11th of the season, and it's Portside up 1-0. So the Royals taking the lead as we take another look. The initial save, but maybe the defense just gets a little relaxed here. Shot from the outside. A lot of bystanders there for McQuaid on that play. And Portside taking a 1-0 lead. Haynes leading the team with 11 goals on the season. So Pence on the initial shot will get the assist on that. Pence carrying it in. Pence swinging in front, that we turn aside. Back up top this goes. Here's the shot from the outside, and Johnson will hold on. 11:08 remaining here in the first. At Ralph Honda, they know car buying's change. When you visit the showroom at ralphhonda.com, you can value your trade, get instant credit approval, schedule service, even build and customize your next Honda. It's a whole new way of doing business. Come see for yourself. Ralph Honda, Westridge Road, and online at ralphhonda.com. 3-on-2 coming up here for the Knights. As going in the back check, and Maselli making the save on Noah Bernard. Zach Maselli keeping Portside in front here, 1-0. Draw one by the Knights. They'll hold it in. Another shot, save, rebound in front. And again, that was Bernard trying to poke at it. Maselli will cover up in the end. Owen Meyer to take the draw. That'll be won by Cedeno. Behind the net, this will go. Battle for that bouncing puck along the near wall, just out of our camera's view. And now Portside trying to escape the zone. They cannot. Meyer will dump it in down low, and McQuaid going back to work here on the forecheck. Luke LaForce defensively carrying it himself, and he'll muscle it out of the zone. Pushing it in down low, and he let it go on the other side of the red line, so it'll be McQuaid's pressure there, forcing the icing call. 10:38 remaining here in the first. Decent crowd here tonight, and students standing on the far side. I'm assuming they're from McQuaid. As now on the far side. Near wall, it'll be Haynes, our goal scorer tonight, tapping it ahead. Race for that puck. Oh! Well, it looked like Lamberton had gotten to it, but another icing call here. With 10:22 remaining here in the first. Nico Zizis, nope. Thought he was going to take the draw. Instead, it'll be Wyatt Miller for the Knights, going up against Wyatt Pence. McQuaid trying to advance. Portside does just enough, and icing will be waved off here as Will Duckworth, didn't like what was ahead of him, puts on the brakes, and he'll safely play it along the near side. Out of the zone this will go. Back to work is Haynes. Haynes trying to get around the shot. Blocker pad save made by Israel Johnson. Johnson coming up with a big one there. And that's a quick first step there by Zach Haynes, looking for his second in this first period. Owen Meyer, make that number 17. Wyatt Miller gets it over, and back to work go the Knights as Miller looking to center. Centering it? No, that'll be knocked down. Good play by Portside. That's number 5, Sean Richards, letting the shot go. Rebound sitting in front. The putback attempt. And McQuaid cleaning up defensively. Naporowski getting it ahead. Jace Roger gets the shot off, goes wide. And with Reed Starr coming down, Maselli will play it safe. Face-off coming up here in the Portside end. Be sure to follow Rock Sports Network on Facebook and Instagram, where you can find some great local and regional sports news and entertainment, including streaming high school games just like this one, college game broadcasts, the RSN Trackside Racing Show, and so much more. Make sure to like and follow Rock Sports Net across all social media platforms. Luke LaForce carrying in his own, the defenseman, bringing it wide. Max Clark is over there now. Oh! Big time hit, and Naporowski gets upended. Carrying it in. Portside bringing it behind the net is Sam Schultz. Over to the near side. Shot by Luke LaForce that'll deflect wide. So Portside applying some pressure here. Right now it's the Royals, 6-4 with the shots on goal advantage. And the 1-0 lead. The takeaway. Up ahead this goes. The shot. And that'll go wide by Sam Schultz. And the Royals. Some good pressure here, but this will be the end of it. And that'll be tapped ahead by Drew Ambrosky. Ambrosky following this up. And Portside on the far side will be able to swoop it out of the zone as Max Clark pushes it ahead. Cole laughing. And delivering a little check there was Anthony Ferris. Line change in progress here for the Knights. And Schultz on the near side. Opportunity pushing it ahead is Haynes. Haynes backhanding that down low. And a nice play there by Wyatt Pence. Pence getting it over to Zach Haynes, who simply lifts it into the air. He takes a hit, And a penalty coming up here against the Knights. Our first power play tonight will go for Portside. Owen Meyer taking the walk over to the box. That's for the roughing call. Well, here's your opportunity for Portside here. Already had 1-0. They put the 2 minutes up on the board for Owen Meyer. It'll be Luke LaForce. Over to the near wall, Wyatt Pence. Pence swinging it down low. The turnover and coming up with it, Pence. Pence pushing it ahead. Shot and a goal. That was deflected, and Sam Schultz gets his 8th of the season. An unsettled situation. Schultz gets to a good spot. That's on the power play, and Portside goes up 2-0. You'll see Pence with the shot that's going to be blocked, and then what do you know? It goes right over to number 11, Sam Schultz. So the penalty has been released, and we're back to even strength. They haven't cleared it off the scoreboard here, but we know we're skating 5-on-5. 6:40 and counting remaining here in the first. The Knights going back to work as they announce the Schultz goal. So Pence getting his 2nd assist tonight. And right now they're only giving the 1 assist on that play. Here are the Royals. And what do we have here? Okay, we have it simply hit with a high stick, they're going to say. And they'll put the face off outside of the zone. Good start here for Portside. McQuaid team that comes in 6-5-1 on the season. Schultz on the far side. Just came up with that goal. Here's another opportunity. It's dropping it back. Laffin sending it down low. Trying the tic-tac-toe play. Maybe one pass too many as that swung in front, and Nico Zizis keeping his stick to the ice to make that stop. And that's a big hit delivered there by Tyler Archibald for Portside. Knights can't hold it in the zone, accidentally back down the ice. This will go as Brendan Merriman will send it over. A breakaway coming ahead. It's Schultz going in, and Schultz got ahead of him. That puck just got away. Schultz to feed and accidentally out of the zone. This will go. Just a little too far out in front. Another great chance there for Portside. 2-0. They do have the lead here. We're in the first. Lift it out. Ferris will watch that bouncing puck, and then with Meyer coming down, it will be Maselli holding on. With 5:20 remaining here in period number 1. Royals behind their own net. As Lamberton will lift at the backhander. Pence off to the races. Pence trying to center it. He does over to Haynes, and that bounces just over his stick. Gets the puck to a good spot. And McQuaid now getting pressured. Haynes delivering that pressure. And just ahead this goes as Meyer gloves it out of the air, puts it on the ice. Meyer, and that'll be deflected wide by Pence. Held in on the far side by Naparowski. His shot. Oh, the save, and it was in a bad spot for Portside. Cleared to the side, though, by Anthony Ferris. And we get a whistle. And I think it's something to do with Maselli's mask. We'll call that as he's getting it looked at. while he's getting it looked at, we'll tell you that the new 2026 models, you got to go see them in Ralph Honda. New technology, a new way of buying. The new Hondas are fuel efficient. They're spacious. They're sporty. There's something for every Honda lover. Stop into Ralph and meet with one of their automotive specialists to customize your new Honda today at Ralph Honda, Westridge Road, and online at ralphhonda.com. 4:41 remaining here in the first. Maselli making another save and another quick whistle. Face-off won by the Knights. Shot from the outside, and there's a goal through traffic. Was it deflected? Not sure. Joe Battoni. If it's not deflected, that'll be his first of the season. He's got 6 assists on the season. And yeah, he's the first one through the line. And McQuaid cuts the deficit to 2-1. This should give us a look here, but Tony, he's fired up, so we'll wait for the official call on that, but big goal for McQuaid. You can tell how his teammates were all fired up for him. As bringing it in, shot, saved in. Johnson makes the save. Israel Johnson making the stop there on Zach Haynes. Israel Johnson, 9 saves so far for McQuaid. And he'll be knocked down. So John Battoni they will give him the credit on that goal. Face-off is back in the Royals' end here. And I think if you're just Portside, you would just like to get to the dressing room here up. You worked hard here, but McQuaid thinking otherwise. Head on the play is Haynes. Oh, and Haynes couldn't hold on. Swooped ahead as Miller tried to get it down deep. Instead, it'll come back the other direction. For Owen Meyer getting pressured. He'll send it up. And McQuaid will get the clear in the end. And they have an opportunity as Miller's ahead on the play. Here's the shot. Save made the rebound. And that'll go deflect all the way. And up come the Royals in the other direction. Good defensive play, though, by number 14, Owen Meyer. But taking it back is Haynes. Haynes getting checked off the puck. In front all alone. The backhander by Lamberton. And Israel Johnson making the save. Another opportunity. And Israel Johnson coming up big for the Knights. We get the offside call. As Lamberton late getting out of the zone. 3:11 remaining here in the first. Entertaining first period here tonight in Brockport. It takes a weird carom off the side. Is not able to work it in deep was Tomasellis. McQuaid will try this again on the opposite side as Portside doing their job. They'll lift it into the McQuaid end where Cole Laffin will go after it. Laffin in a battle there with Gavin Whalen. Whalen getting it over to his partner on the nearest side, Will Duckworth. Duckworth ahead, this will go. McQuaid will work it into the near corner with 2:36 remaining in the first. Luke LaForce going over there defensively. And he'll wheel it around to the near side of Cole Laffin. Out of the zone, this will go. Gino Insalacco will send it ahead. He gets it up ahead of Tomasellis. He's outnumbered, but he's going to come up with it in the end. Royals need to spread out here, and they will. This will go on the near side. Gavin Whalen pushing it over. Good forecheck here, leading to an opportunity. The wraparound attempt by Richards couldn't stuff it in. One off the side of the net. And the McQuaid bench, that was out of our view, but you could see the players putting their arm up in the air, and the official saw it the same way. So the penalty will be on number 17, Jackson Gilbert. Gilbert also with a penalty in the Tuesday night affair against Pittsburgh. Well, here's McQuaid's opportunity here on the power play. Trailing by 1 here in the first. As we're waiting them to put it up, it's a major hit from behind. Oh boy. So 5 minutes going up on the board for Jackson Gilbert. So charging is the call against Jackson Gilbert. Here's the shot, Maselli the save. The rebound comes behind the net as Owen Meyer had a good look. So again, major penalties, non-releasable opportunity, big time here for McQuaid. As Jace Roger, he'll carry this up top. Roger sending it ahead, the save made. The rebound, not out of the zone, that'll be chipped to the far side. And controlling it will be Edgecombe. Edgecombe back up top. Centering pass. As we're under a minute to go here in the first, McQuaid holding into the zone. Meyer passing it to himself, but Wyatt Pence will clear the puck there for the Portside Royals. Ferris will step on defensively here for Portside. 44 seconds remaining in the period. Taken away by Haynes. The wraparound attempt. And this will force the face-off coming up here into the McQuaid end. Good period here so far for the team captain, leading by example, number 16, Zachary Haynes. McQuaid winning the draw. This will be their last rush here in the first. On the power play. That'll be turned over, though. Ferris will just simply dump it in. Oh, yep, keeping the play moving wisely is Israel Johnson. 23 seconds remaining in the period. Good pressure by Lamberton. Skating away from it is Naparowski. He'll carry it through the neutral zone, sending it over now to the near side to Reed Starr. Naparowski sends it to the corner. 7 seconds remaining in the period. Behind the net. Back up top, and I don't think McQuaid is going to get the shot off. Well, it's blocked, and that will bring us to the end of the first period. Portside getting 2 goals. Haynes and Schultz. John Batoni getting his first of the season for McQuaid, and then a major penalty against Portside. So 3-12 of that penalty will carry over to period number 2. You're watching the high school game of the week on Rock Sports Network. We'll be back with you toward the start of the second period.
Times have changed, but one thing's the same. At Ralph Honda, we're a family. For 3 generations and more than 90 years, we've helped you get where you need to be in a safe, reliable vehicle. Find your next Honda at Ralph Honda. Proud to be part of your family.
Bill Gray's, home of the world's greatest cheeseburger, also has Rochester's best Icelandic long-line cod haddock fish fry. Cooked to perfection. Delicious haddock fish fries and sandwiches served on a fresh-baked Apollo roll. Every day of the week, open till close. Get one today. Gimme, gimme, gimme Bill Gray's haddock fish fry.
For the best selection of hockey goalie equipment in the area, visit Goalie World at Locker Room Sports. Over 100 pairs of pads in stock, blockers, helmets, gloves, pants, skates, and sticks by Bauer, CCM, True, Vaughn, and more. All in adult and youth sizes at prices to fit your budget. Why shop online when you can buy today and play tonight? Try everything on and get the proper fit the first time with the help of the Locker Room team. Goalie World at Locker Room Sports, 2184 West Ridge Road in Greece.
Local legends work to win, deflecting challenges, defending titles, doing whatever it takes. We believe in the power of our team. We succeed by delivering for our fans. The local legends of Rochester originated here. Bob Johnson has always called Rochester home, and the Amerks have always been Rochester's team. Let's go, Rochester.
Bill Gray's, home of the world's greatest cheeseburger, offers Bill Gray's Great Plates, topped any way you want them, for $10.99 every Tuesday and Sunday. Get a $10.99 Great Plate Tuesdays and Sundays. Gimme, gimme, gimme Bill Gray's!
For the best selection of hockey equipment in the area, visit Locker Room Sports. Why shop online when you can buy today and play tonight? Try everything on and get the proper fit the first time with the help of the Locker Room team. Choose from a large selection of in-stock gloves, pants, skates, and pads, along with a huge selection of sticks by Bauer, CCM, True, Warrior, and more, in adult and youth sizes at prices to fit your budget. Locker Room Sports, Rochester's headquarters for hockey, 2184 West Ridge Road in Greece. They know the game, they know the fit.
Times have changed, but one thing's the same. At Ralph Honda, we're a family. For 3 generations and more than 90 years, we've helped you get where you need to be in a safe, reliable vehicle. Find your next Honda at Ralph Honda. Proud to be part of your family.
Bill Gray's, home of the world's greatest cheeseburger, also has Rochester's best Icelandic long-line cod haddock fish fry, cooked to perfection. Delicious haddock fish fries and sandwiches served on a fresh-baked Apollo roll. Every day of the week, open till close. Get one today. Gimme, gimme, gimme Bill Gray's haddock fish fry.
For the best selection of hockey goalie equipment in the area, visit Goalie World at Locker Room Sports. Over 100 pairs of pads in stock, blockers, helmets, gloves, pants, skates, and sticks by Bauer, CCM, True, Vaughn, and more. All in adult and youth sizes at prices to fit your budget. Why shop online when you can buy today and play tonight? Try everything on and get the proper fit the first time with the help of the Locker Room team. Goalie World at Locker Room Sports, 2184 West Ridge Road in Greece.
Local legends work to win, deflecting challenges, defending titles, doing whatever it takes. We believe in the power of our team. We succeed by delivering for our fans. The local legends of Rochester originated here. Bob Johnson has always called Rochester home, and the Amerks have always been Rochester's team. Let's go, Rochester.
Bill Gray's, home of the world's greatest cheeseburger, offers Bill Gray's Great Plates, topped any way you want them, for $10.99 every Tuesday and Sunday. Get a $10.99 Great Plate Tuesdays and Sundays. Gimme, gimme, gimme Bill Gray's!
For the best selection of hockey equipment in the area, visit Locker Room Sports. Why shop online when you can buy today and play tonight? Try everything on and get the proper fit the first time with the help of the Locker Room team. Choose from a large selection of in-stock gloves, pants, skates, and pads, along with a huge selection of sticks by Bauer, CCM, True, Warrior, and more, in adult and youth sizes at prices to fit your budget. Locker Room Sports, Rochester's headquarters for hockey, 2184 West Ridge Road in Greece. They know the game, they know the fit.
Times have changed, but one thing's the same. At Ralph Honda, we're a family. For 3 generations and more than 90 years, we've helped you get where you need to be in a safe, reliable vehicle. Find your next Honda at Ralph Honda. Proud to be part of your family.
Bill Gray's, home of the world's greatest cheeseburger, also has Rochester's best Icelandic long-line cod haddock fish fry. Cooked to perfection. Delicious haddock fish fries and sandwiches served on a fresh-baked Apollo roll. Every day of the week, open till close. Get one today. Gimme, gimme, gimme Bill Gray's haddock fish fry.
For the best selection of hockey goalie equipment in the area, visit Goalie World at Locker Room Sports. Over 100 pairs of pads in stock, blockers, helmets, gloves, pants, skates, and sticks by Bauer, CCM, True, Vaughn, and more. All in adult and youth sizes at prices to fit your budget. Why shop online when you can buy today and play tonight? Try everything on and get the proper fit the first time with the help of the Locker Room team. Goalie World at Locker Room Sports, 2184 West Ridge Road in Greece.
Local legends work to win. Deflecting challenges, defending titles, doing whatever it takes. We believe in the power of our team. We succeed by delivering for our fans. The local legends of Rochester originated here. Bob Johnson has always called Rochester home. And the Amerks have always been Rochester's team. Let's go, Rochester.
Bill Gray's, home of the world's greatest cheeseburger, offers Bill Gray's Great Plates, topped any way you want them, for $10.99 every Tuesday and Sunday. Get a $10.99 Great Plate Tuesdays and Sundays. Gimme, gimme, gimme Bill Gray's.
For the best selection of hockey equipment in the area, visit Locker Room Sports. Why shop online when you can buy today and play tonight? Try everything on and get the proper fit the first time with the help of the Locker Room team. Choose from a large selection of in-stock gloves, pants, skates, and pads, along with a huge selection of sticks by Bauer, CCM, True, Warrior, and more, in adult and youth sizes at prices to fit your budget. Locker Room Sports, Rochester's headquarters for hockey, 2184 West Ridge Road in Greece. They know the game, they know the fit.
Both teams warming up here on the ice as we get ready for the start of the second period. Gene Battaglia with you. Our fine director tonight, Spencer White, will serve you up the highlights here of the first period. Portside would strike first, as this would be Haynes. After the initial shot by Pence, Haynes wasting no time. The wrister, he gets it by, and it's 1-0 Portside. Pence is going to set up the next one. He's actually going to have the initial shot here, as it would be Schultz, the putback. 2-0 on the power play. McQuaid then would answer. As from the outside, John Batoni, his first of the season. It will be a major penalty taken by Jackson Gilbert. And that's costly right now for Portside, as they will start this second period down a man here, as for the next 3:12 it was a major penalty. So quite the opportunity here for the Knights, who trail by 1. Portside leading here 2-1. As our second period brought to you by Bill Gray's Restaurants and Tap Rooms. Enjoy a Bill Gray's Great Plate every Tuesday and Sunday at Bill Gray's. Get 2 Bill Gray's cheeseburgers on top of home fries and mac salad, loaded with your choice of toppings, including Bill Gray's famous meat hot sauce for only $10.99. Gimme, gimme, gimme some Bill Gray's. The Knights winning the draw, and they'll work it in on the power play. As Ferris defensively, back up top this will go, as the Knights work it around. Owen Myers in the middle of this formation. He's kind of bracketed right now. Miller is on the doorstep on the weak side. As this will be number 3, Jace Roderick getting it behind the net. Wyatt Miller. And out of the zone that'll go. Haynes swatting that down. 2:33 remaining in the major. As the Knights up along the center of the ice, losing his footing, but popping back up. Jace Roger, the shot. It goes off the face mask of Zach Maselli, and Maselli able to hold on. Official going over there just to make sure that Maselli is fine. And he's going to adjust his mask. It looks like he's going to put on a little skull cap there. Might help that mask to fit a little more snug. Official allowing the time there as power play continuing here for McQuaid. Kyle LaForce cannot get it out. They'll go over to the far side. Archibald, his clearing attempt not out. Archibald kicking it. And then finally that will be backhanded just enough as Cole laughing, but sent back in. Archibald in a battle for that puck. The Knights coming up with it. They go back to work. Centering pass. Oh, packing it in Portside. And out of the zone, this will go. It's Laffin. Short-handed. Laffin going in. Shoots in the pad save. Will be made by Johnson. Cole Laffin will stay out there. Down to a minute 40 remaining in the major penalty to Portside. McQuaid will gain the zone and bang the puck around to the near wall. Drew Ambrowski jostling for that puck. Kyle LaForce over there for Portside. Now they'll spread out as Reed Starr has it behind the net. Starr setting it back up top. McQuaid will spread this around. Starr and a miscommunication there. And Thomas Sellis out of the zone accidentally will go. Knights will tag up and they go back to work sending it in. We're down to a minute remaining here. Opportunity as that'll be clear down the ice. Andrew Lamberton trying to kill some time. McQuaid getting back. Nice break up there by Luke LaForce, and we'll have a hand pass call. Face-off coming back here to the Portside end. Special thanks to the Bob Johnson Auto Group for being a sponsor and helping us bring you these broadcasts. Bob Johnson Auto Group carries 18 different auto manufacturers ranging from Chevy to Ford to Toyota and many more in 25-plus locations throughout New York State. Choose from thousands of vehicles in stock. Check them out online at bobjohnsonautogroup.com to find a location near you. 40 seconds remaining in the McQuaid power play. Puck to the far corner, centering pass accidentally down the ice. That'll go as Johnson will leave it there, and it's one last rush here for the Knights with the man advantage. Circling around is Wyatt Miller. He'll send it to the far side. Bringing into the zone will be Roger. In front to Miceli. Sprawls out to hold on. Well, you're Portside. You got to finish the job. Just 8 seconds remaining in the penalty to number 17, Jackson Gilbert. Wyatt Pence to take the draw against Wyatt Miller. And out of the zone this will go, and Gilbert will step in. It's a 2-on-2. The major penalty has expired. Johnson making the save on Tyler Archibald. So the penalty kill does its job for Portside. 2-1 our score remains. We're back to even strength. As Kyle LaForce pushing it ahead. Wyatt Pence trying to split the defense. Gets the shot off. The blocker pad save made by Johnson. And the Knights behind their own net as Gianni Fusilli. And the Knights looking for a pathway out. Fusilli just pushes it out of the zone. And carrying in will be Jace Roger. Roger trying to split the defense. He cannot. Gloved out of the air by Owen Meyer. Meyer up along the far wall. This will go. A little more than 4 minutes gone by here in this second period. We have the icing call. Yeah, thanks to our second period sponsor, Bill Gray's Restaurant and the Tap Rooms, where coming up on Super Sunday and every Sunday, you can get a dozen wings for just $12, in addition to the $10.99 great plates on Sunday. Gimme some Bill Gray's. official talking to the Portside bench right now. Royals win the draw. And that'll be sent back in by Will Duckworth. Back to center ice and coming up with it, walking in, shot and a goal! Max Clark! Top shelf, hitting the water bottle up into the air. Max Clark, the sophomore, with his second of the season, and it's 3-1 Portside. You know what I like about this play? Clark realized where the play was headed. You can see him just outside of his own zone put the foot to the gas, knowing that, if that puck bounces my way, I'm going to get a step. Here he is again. Clark showing confidence as here's the goal announcement. So Laffin getting an assist, an opportunity, swung in front. McQuaid will get the clear. How about this for Portside? They kill off the major, and they get a goal in the second. 3-1, the Royals with the advantage as Laffin in his own end. At the circle, shot will be fired wide. And that puck goes just wide. Good pressure here by the Knights, and that is going to be a hit behind the play, and a penalty you really don't want to take if you're Portside. And back to the power play. As that'll be the captain, Sam Schultz. By the penalty you don't want to take, the play is going outside the zone. That is behind the play. So Schultz knows this. He'll take a seat on the bench of the penalty box here for 2 minutes. McQuaid's going to get another crack here on the power play. So Schultz, 2 minutes for the trip. As it'll be Reed Starr behind the net, setting this up. Portside packing in around Maselli. Center pass, no, and then spinning away and getting ahead. It's Haynes. Zach Haynes going in. Haynes fires, no, a great back check there by number 10, Noah Bernard, to break that up. And then Haynes, who just bounces right to him. Haynes walks in. Haynes, the backhand, and a goal. How do you like that? A wild sequence where Haynes, off the back check, went hard into the wall. It wasn't like he meant to be hanging back there. Honestly, it was just only because he was slow getting up. And that takes a weird bounce, and what do you know? Haynes has a breakaway, and what you like about this, the patience. Go to the backhand. You got Johnson to commit. That's the second tonight for Zach Haynes, his 12th of the season. Oh, it's a shorthanded goal, too. So Portside with a power play goal and a shorthanded goal, and we will have the whistle here because the net came off its moorings. Royals up 4-1. Boy, Pence is going to pick up his third assist tonight. Royals looking for the clear. They'll push it over to the far side. Held in on the far side by number 14, Owen Meyer. But back down the ice this will go. Remember, this is a McQuaid power play. Still 55 seconds remaining in the penalty to Sam Schultz. Knights fire it in. Trying to go to work on the forecheck. Edgecombe holding the line here at the wall. And for Portside, that's number 20, Dwyer Boychuk. Spreading out. Here are the Knights. 28 seconds remaining in the penalty. Oh, and accidentally out of the zone. This will go. Gianni Fusilli and the Knights bring it right back in. Opportunity, shot. Oh, that'll go wide. Owen Meyer letting that one rip. 10 seconds remaining in the Knights' power play. Miller sends that wide. Make that Edgecombe, number 18. And out of the zone, this will go. 2-1. McQuaid 0 for 3 on the power play. And going ahead, it'll be Pence. Pence centering a pass in the blue paint. And knocking that one down is Owen Meyer. Great defensive play off the side of the net. Fusilli trying to backhand it out of the zone. Kicked ahead there by Archibald. Portside going back to work. Haynes. Whoa, and he sends it off the side of the net. Another play by Lambert and bouncing puck. Ooh, and that takes a bounce right to the goalie's belly. Israel Johnson holding on with 9:12 remaining in this second period. Be sure to check out The Rock, rocksportsnetwork.com on Facebook and YouTube. You're going to be able to watch today's game and all our games this season on demand 24/7 on your smart TV, desktop, or mobile device. rocksportsnetwork.com, Rochester's only digital sports channel. Blast from the outside, that's going to be knocked down, and off to the races. Here come the Knights. As pushing it ahead. Here's the shot. Oh, and then Maselli didn't know where it was. Peter Tomaselis nearly going 5-hole there, and able to hold on was Zach Maselli. Maselli taking a look around there, didn't know exactly he had it or not. Portside leading 21-15 in shots on goal here. So it's 14 saves for Maselli so far tonight. Here's an opportunity in front. Oh, and it goes over. Drew Imberski with his third of the season. He's in a good spot. McQuaid needed that one. It's 4-2. Just get yourself to a good spot, didn't waste any time. And Borski didn't realize it as Maselli made the initial stop, and it trickles over the line. And we'll have an icing call going against the Knights. The Knights had 7 minutes of power play opportunity dating back to roughly with 2 minutes remaining in the first. And wouldn't you know, it's not on the power play. It's even strength to get their second goal tonight. As they've yet to announce the Imborski goal. Bottoni has the other goal. He's got it up along the far side, gets it out of the zone. And Luke LaForce off the back glass. So Thomas Sellis getting an assist on that last one. Wyatt Miller trying to carry it in. It'll be Anthony Ferris the other direction. Ferris takes it beyond the net, backhanding it in front. And the Knights racing up the ice the other direction as Roger. Well, he realized everybody was offside. Smart play as he'll hold up. Now the Knights gain the zone. As sending it in will be number 20, Brendan Merriman. And that should go for ice. No, they'll wave the icing off. And Portside trying for the forecheck. Racing in there was Max Clark. Nice play by number 18, Connor Edgecombe. Edgecombe plowing his way ahead. He's outnumbered, and Portside will lift it out of the zone. 7:30 remaining here in the seconds as we pass the midway point of this contest here tonight. Luke LaForce, and there's the centering pass, bouncing on the other side. Again, the net comes off its borings. Here's the shot, play continuing on here. As the official's going to let this go here. And good on Maselli for seeing that, recognizing it, fixing the net. Portside lifting it out. That is going to be touched there by Gavin Whalen. So, whoa, no. Oh, they're going to say it was hit by a high stick. Okay. So that is what they're calling there on Whalen. But it'll result in the faceoff coming up here in the McQuaid end. 4-2 Portside. It was a 2-1 game. After one period of play. And then Clark getting a goal, as well as Haynes. Haynes getting his second tonight. Lamberton pushing it in front, banging away at his Pence. Pence could not come up with it. The shot bouncing in front, and Johnson sealing that. And ahead, this will go to Roger. Jace Roger cannot get around the defender. Good play there by number 18, Lucas Beeman, breaking that up. Opportunity here for the Royals in front, and the deflection attempt as he was looking for the hat trick. Zach Haynes was in front, just could not connect. Haynes sending it over, and accidentally out of the zone that'll go. As Beeman will swing it over. Quickly back into the zone. Here's Haynes. Haynes taking a shot. Scores! It's the hat trick for Zach Haynes. And he's fired up. The Royals take a 5-2 lead. See, if anybody throws their hat onto the ice, and that's Lamberton setting that up, good on Haynes creating that little bit of space to get that shot off. And we'll have a goalie change coming up. So Caleb Bolster will come in now for McQuaid as they're going to announce the Haynes goal. And we have a timeout on the ice here with the goaltender getting warmed up. So Israel Johnson, I mean, that's you can't fault him on any of these. There's a breakaway goal, that goal right in the slot. If you're McQuaid, you're just looking to change things up here just a bit. Our score is 5-2. As taking a look at Caleb Bolster. So Bolster on the season, he's got a record of 1-1, 4.38 goals against, and 851 save percentage. And they put 1 minute up on the clock here, allowing Bolster to get some warm up. While we're waiting for Bolster to warm up, we'll remind you of our second period sponsor, Bill Gray's Restaurant Tap Rooms. And if you haven't made your plans for the big game, you're thinking maybe I'll just order some food in. They've got a great deal going. $10.99 great plates on Sunday, $12 dozen wings on Sunday as well. And of course, those great plates come home fries, mac salad, your choice of toppings. Only $10.99. Gimme some Bill Gray's. As Portside up 5-2. This was a 2-1 game beginning the second, and the majority of a major penalty, more than 3 minutes remaining on the major penalty. Portside's penalty kill getting the job done here. And our score is 5-2. Haynes with the hat trick. Here's the shot, save made, and the rebound put back in. And Portside pouring it on the rebound. That'll be number 5, Sean Richards, the freshman, with his third of the season. And now it's 6-2. McQuaid. They're just getting outworked here. And whenever you have a rebound like that, it can lead to some bad things if it's not cleared up by your defense. Royals are up by 4. Here's the opportunity. That bouncing puck goes over the far side. Knocked ahead. As the backhand broken up nicely by the McQuaid defense. That was Max Clark. So Laffin and Blauwitz with the assist. Oh, Cedeno, I beg your pardon. And Blauwitz with the assist. As we're down to 4:50 remaining here in the second. Here's the shot that'll go wide. I think that one rip was Connor Edgecombe. And the Royals have this behind their own net. Around to the far wall. Ooh, and taking a knee there was Brandon Merriman. Kind of a bang-bang play there, and you hope Merriman's okay. With the injury timeout, we'll take a quick break. We're in the second here. Portside's up 6-2 on Rock Sports Net.
Times have changed, but one thing's the same. At Ralph Honda, we're a family. For 3 generations and more than 90 years, we've helped you get where you need to be in a safe, reliable vehicle. Find your next Honda at Ralph Honda. Proud to be part of your family.
Bill Gray's, home of the world's greatest cheeseburger, also has Rochester's best Icelandic long-line cod haddock fish fry. Cooked to perfection. Delicious haddock fish fries and sandwiches served on a fresh-baked Apollo roll. Every day of the week, open till close. Get one today. Gimme, gimme, gimme Bill Gray's haddock fish fry.
For the best selection of hockey goalie equipment in the area, visit Goalie World at Locker Room Sports. Over 100 pairs of pads in stock, lockers, helmets, gloves, pants, skates, and sticks by Bauer, CCM, True, Vaughn, and more. All in adult and youth sizes at prices to fit your budget. Why shop online when you can buy today and play tonight? Try everything on and get the proper fit the first time with the help of the Locker Room team. Goalie World at Locker Room Sports, 2184 West Ridge Road in Greece.
Well, the injured McQuaid tonight is Brandon Merriman, and he is headed off the ice. Just getting guided here, and he's not able to put any pressure. As just kind of taking a look, it looks to be some sort of right knee injury. That's a tough one because the hit came right up along the boards. As he was exiting, nobody shut the door, so I have to go over and shut the door. Portside busting this open here in the second. 4 goals in the second for the Royals. 6-2 is our score. G. Battaglia with you is our director, Spencer White, as that puck goes into the Portside bench. Team leader, Gary Zajac. And just a reminder, too, that our spring sports schedule, and I know the word spring is welcome here in Rochester. We're all thinking ahead. Not that I'm wishing time away here in winter sports season, but if you're looking for us to come out and broadcast your game, please reach out to Gary and the team at Rock Sports Net, as those dates are filling up quick. Here it is from the outside, then pushing it ahead. Knights, and then losing his footing there was McKenzie, and allow Portside here to clear the zone. Pence just out ahead of him. Gavin Whalen for the Knights. Portside able to hold it in for the time being. And that'll be pushed over to the far wall. Portside gets it out, and that accidentally goes for offside. Trying to hold up was Colin Van Hook. He was not able to. Zach Haynes, 3 goals on the evening. And that last goal scored by Sean Richards. Richards taking the draw for the Royals. As back in his own end, John Bottoni. His goal cut it to 2-1. Bottoni lifting it ahead. And as that puck goes over to the far side. Here's the shot at the line, the big blast, that'll go wide. Another shot from the outside, big pad save made. Maselli keeping his team ahead by 4. We've got the delayed offside, and that'll allow Portside to take their time to advance. Trying to split the defense. That was number 22, David Blauwitz. Portside piecemealing a change in as it'll be Kyle LaForce pushing it ahead. Bouncing puck, McQuaid to come up with it, but swooping in was Ferris to break that up. McQuaid's resetting their own end. Kyle LaForce throws it up to the red line where McQuaid will dump it back in. Maselli leaving it there for his defense. Puck not out of the zone. 2 McQuaid players in the same position going for the puck. And that's going to allow eventually, that puck is going to go back here to the center ice going down, and that will go for icing. Face-off coming back here to the Portside end. Special thanks to the Bob Johnson Auto Group. They carry 18 different auto manufacturers ranging from Chevy to Ford to Toyota and many more. 25-plus locations throughout New York State. Choose from thousands of vehicles in stock. Check them out online at bobjohnsonautogroup.com to find a location near you. Under 2 minutes to go here in the second. Lamberton battling for that puck for Portside. That'll be sent back down low as McQuaid going to work. Now McQuaid can get one. Well, that's the first step here. Can they cut into this deficit before we reach the end of the second? In the slot, poked away. Good play by Luke LaForce. Ahead on the plays, Lamberton. Lamberton walking in. Lamberton shoots and scores! Andrew Lamberton firing that one home, and Portside has put up 5 goals here in the second. (7-2) now our score. Just as I was saying, maybe McQuaid with the pressure they were applying, could they cut it to 3? Yeah, getting behind the defense and wasting no time, ripping that one home. Andrew Lamberton, the junior, 7th of the season. Bouncing puck coming back here to the McQuaid end. Has back down the ice the other direction. Puck comes to the near side, is lifted out and just over the outreached arms of number 22, Gavin Whalen. 48 seconds remaining in the period. McQuaid pushing it ahead is Noah Bernard. He's had a good game tonight. Bernard taking himself, backhanding it. Back up top this goes as Whalen lost the handle. And this will allow the Royals to push it ahead. That's off the skate. And, well, that would have gone for icing. That is a miscue. Looked like that would have gone for icing. And the official is telling that as much to Caleb Bolster holding it. So a miscue there for McQuaid. Face-off coming up here in their ends. 27 seconds remaining in the period. Here are the Royals outside of the zone, and They're sending it back in. Bolster with the stick save. McQuaid lifting it, trying for the home run pass, but Ferris was ready for it, and Ferris will retreat in his own end. And there will not be a final shot here. It was a 2-1 game after one. 7-2 now our score after two as we head to the third. The hat trick tonight for Zach Haynes and his teammates having some fun here tonight in Brockport. We will be back with you right before the start of the third period as you're watching the Rock Sports Game of the Week here on RSN.
Times have changed, but one thing's the same. At Ralph Honda, we're a family. For 3 generations and more than 90 years, we've helped you get where you need to be in a safe, reliable vehicle. Find your next Honda at Ralph Honda. Proud to be part of your family.
Bill Gray's, home of the world's greatest cheeseburger, also has Rochester's best Icelandic longline cod haddock fish fry. Cooked to perfection. Delicious haddock fish fries and sandwiches served on a fresh baked Apollo roll. Every day of the week, open till close. Get one today. Gimme, gimme, gimme Bill Gray's haddock fish fry.
For the best selection of hockey goalie equipment in the area, visit Goalie World at Locker Room Sports. Over 100 pairs of pads in stock, lockers, helmets, gloves, pants, skates, and sticks by Bauer, CCM, True, Vaughn, and more. All in adult and youth sizes at prices to fit your budget. Why shop online when you can buy today and play tonight? Try everything on and get the proper fit the first time with the help of the Locker Room team. Goalie World at Locker Room Sports, 2184 West Ridge Road in Greece.
Local legends work to win, deflecting challenges, defending titles, doing whatever it takes. We believe in the power of our team. We succeed by delivering for our fans. The local legends of Rochester originated here. Bob Johnson has always called Rochester home, and the Amerks have always been Rochester's team. Let's go, Rochester.
Bill Gray's, home of the world's greatest cheeseburger, offers Bill Gray's Great Plates, topped any way you want them, for $10.99 every Tuesday and Sunday. Get a $10.99 Great Plate Tuesdays and Sundays. Gimme, gimme, gimme Bill Gray's!
For the best selection of hockey equipment in the area, visit Locker Room Sports. Why shop online when you can buy today and play tonight? Try everything on and get the proper fit the first time with the help of the Locker Room team. Choose from a large selection of in-stock gloves, pants, skates, and pads, along with a huge selection of sticks by Bauer, CCM, True, Warrior, and more, in adult and youth sizes at prices to fit your budget. Locker Room Sports, Rochester's headquarters for hockey, 2184 West Ridge Road in Greece. They know the game, they know the fit.
Times have changed, but one thing's the same. At Ralph Honda, we're a family. For 3 generations and more than 90 years, we've helped you get where you need to be in a safe, reliable vehicle. Find your next Honda at Ralph Honda. Proud to be part of your family.
Bill Gray's, home of the world's greatest cheeseburger, also has Rochester's best Icelandic longline cod haddock fish fry. Cooked to perfection. Delicious haddock fish fries and sandwiches served on a fresh baked Apollo roll. Every day of the week, open till close. Get one today. Gimme, gimme, gimme Bill Gray's haddock fish fry.
For the best selection of hockey goalie equipment in the area, visit Goalie World at Locker Room Sports. Over 100 pairs of pads in stock, blockers, helmets, gloves, pants, skates, and sticks by Bauer, CCM, True, Vaughn, and more. All in adult and youth sizes at prices to fit your budget. Why shop online when you can buy today and play tonight? Try everything on and get the proper fit the first time with the help of the Locker Room team. Goalie World at Locker Room Sports, 2184 West Ridge Road in Greece.
Local legends work to win, deflecting challenges, defending titles, doing whatever it takes. We believe in the power of our team. We succeed by delivering for our fans. The local legends of Rochester originated here. Bob Johnson has always called Rochester home, and the Amerks have always been Rochester's team. Let's go, Rochester.
Bill Gray's, home of the world's greatest cheeseburger, offers Bill Gray's Great Plates, topped any way you want them, for $10.99 every Tuesday and Sunday. Get a $10.99 Great Plate Tuesdays and Sundays. Gimme, gimme, gimme Bill Gray's.
For the best selection of hockey equipment in the area, visit Locker Room Sports. Why shop online when you can buy today and play tonight? Try everything on and get the proper fit the first time with the help of the Locker Room team. Choose from a large selection of in-stock gloves, pants, skates, and pads, along with a huge selection of sticks by Bauer, CCM, True, Warrior, and more, in adult and youth sizes at prices to fit your budget. Locker Room Sports, Rochester's headquarters for hockey, 2184 West Ridge Road in Greece. They know the game, they know the fit.
Times have changed, but one thing's the same. At Ralph Honda, we're a family. For 3 generations and more than 90 years, we've helped you get where you need to be in a safe, reliable vehicle. Find your next Honda at Ralph Honda. Proud to be part of your family.
Bill Gray's, home of the world's greatest cheeseburger, also has Rochester's best Icelandic long-line cod haddock fish fry. Cooked to perfection. Delicious haddock fish fries and sandwiches served on a fresh-baked Apollo roll. Every day of the week, open till close. Get one today. Gimme, gimme, gimme Bill Gray's haddock fish fry.
For the best selection of hockey goalie equipment in the area, visit Goalie World at Locker Room Sports. Over 100 pairs of pads in stock, blockers, helmets, gloves, pants, skates, and sticks by Bauer, CCM, True, Vaughn, and more. All in adult and youth sizes at prices to fit your budget. Why shop online when you can buy today and play tonight? Try everything on and get the proper fit the first time with the help of the Locker Room team. Goalie World at Locker Room Sports, 2184 West Ridge Road in Greece.
Local legends work to win, deflecting challenges, defending titles, doing whatever it takes. We believe in the power of our team. We succeed by delivering for our fans. The local legends of Rochester originated here. Bob Johnson has always called Rochester home, and the Amerks have always been Rochester's team. Let's go, Rochester.
Bill Gray's, home of the world's greatest cheeseburger, offers Bill Gray's Great Plates, topped any way you want them, for $10.99 every Tuesday and Sunday. Get a $10.99 Great Plate Tuesdays and Sundays. Gimme Bill Gray's.
For the best selection of hockey equipment in the area, visit Locker Room Sports. Why shop online when you can buy today and play tonight? Try everything on and get the proper fit the first time with the help of the Locker Room team. Choose from a large selection of in-stock gloves, pants, skates, and pads, along with a huge selection of sticks by Bauer, CCM, True, Warrior, and more, in adult and youth sizes at prices to fit your budget. Locker Room Sports, Rochester's headquarters for hockey, 2184 West Ridge Road in Greece. They know the game, they know the fit.
Welcome back to the Wegmans Ice Arena, our high school game of the week on Rock Sports Net. Portside leading 7-2 as we get ready for the start of the third period. I'm Gene Battaglia, our director Spencer White serving up some of the highlights. It was a 2-1 lead for Portside. The penalty kill, very important, and it's going to be Clark getting the goal to make it a 3-1 game. Quickly after, it'll be Haynes coming in. Haynes, the nice deke, putting it past Pence with the assist. That's a shorthanded goal, making our score 4-1. Skip ahead here, and it's going to be Lamberton going in, hitting that water bottle up into the air. 5 goals in all for Portside in that second. A hat trick tonight also for Zachary Haynes, and not to be overlooked, 3 assists for Wyatt Pence. As the team switch sides, and again, in goal here in the third will be Caleb Bolster for McQuaid Jesuit. 17 minutes going up on the board, and Portside has to be feeling good about picking up win number 6 on the season. As the Portside players banging their sticks along that bench, as here's the opportunity for Portside. Our third period brought to you by Locker Room Sports. Thanks for watching here on RSN. As the Knights, Fusilli, and the Knights pushing it ahead. No icing on the play as Luke LaForce can't control it. Centering pass picked off here by Portside. As moving ahead, Haynes with the 3 goals tonight. Pence pushes that just wide. That'll be pushed ahead. And a nice move. But not able to finish it, there was Reed's star. Knights along the near side. Pushing it in down low will be Noah Bernard. Pence will send it over to Cole Laffin on the far side. Laffin uses the wall on the far side to get it out of the zone. Delayed offside here as long outlet pass. They were trying to hit Sam Schultz in stride. Then a big hit behind the play as Max Clark getting upended. That's Owen Meyer with a hit. As McQuaid, they're not going to back down certainly, even though they're down by 5. Meyer in his own end. And the Knights pushing it ahead as Danny Naporowski. Cedino will push it ahead. Naporowski back for McQuaid. And we get a whistle. And it just went offside. Locker Room Sports, proud sponsor of these broadcasts. Locker Room Sports outfits beginners to pros playing hockey, soccer, and lacrosse since 1977, including former NHL players locally, like Ryan Callahan, Brian Giunta, and his brother Steven, and their families. Stop in to see Graham and the gang for the special attention you deserve. They know the game, they know the fit. Locker Room Sports, Ridge Road West in Greece. Penalty coming up. It's a delayed penalty against McQuaid. That puck goes in! Oh, Johnson lost sight of it. It did not go over the crossbar. I believe they will credit Lamberton, a fluky play, and it will be the second tonight for Lamberton, making our score 8-2. When it's going up into the air, you're thinking, okay, that's going over the crossbar. It's been that sort of night for McQuaid. So there will not be a power play. That will be wiped out. And it's an 8-2 game. Portside with 6 of the last 7 goals in this contest. So Lamberton second tonight. Off the skate, and the Knights have to tag up as the play was offside. Home run pass. Haynes, his only play is to swing it into the zone. And as they announce the Lamberton goal, Pence going in. Pence off the crossbar. Wyatt Pence nearly getting goal number 9 on the night for Portside. Haynes getting pressured up along the near wall. This will go as Pence skates around the defender. Pence along the wall needs a little bit of help. And McQuaid to come away with it. Pushing it back down the other direction. Here are the Royals resetting in their own end. And some of the Portside players wanted a call on that. McQuaid packing it in, and they'll push it ahead. A little too far out in front for Jace Roger, and that's going to result in an icing call. Be sure to check out The Rock, rocksportsnetwork.com, and Facebook and YouTube. You can watch today's game and all of our games this season on demand 24/7 on your smart TV, desktop, mobile device. rocksportsnetwork.com, Rochester's only digital sports channel. McQuaid pushing it ahead. Knights on the breakout going in. Oh, Maselli makes the save, loses his stick in the process, and does a belly flop on the puck. The whistle had blown before that puck got loose and went over the line. There's some pushing and shoving. Owen Meyer with the opportunity there. Now the faceoff will remain here in the Portside end. Portside tonight out shooting McQuaid by a 30-18 margin. So 16 saves tonight for Zach Maselli, the junior keeper, and another icing call. And the faceoff will come back here to the Royal end. Locker Room Sports has all the newest equipment from major brands like Bauer, CCM, Vaughn, Grit, Takla, and more. Locker Room carries a huge selection of sticks in all flex, pattern, and grip configurations. Locker Room carries gear in all price ranges from beginners to pros as well. Stop and see Graham and the gang for the team orders on apparel and equipment. Locker Room Sports, they know the game, they know the fit. Ridge Road West in Greece. Here come the Knights ahead. Here's the shot, and that will be blocked. Good block there by Lucas Beeman. He's having a nice game tonight for the Royals. And that'll be kicked ahead by Tanner Brado. So when you're up by 6, yeah, if you're feeling good, you're playing loose and free. As Lamberton keeps it in the zone. Nice play by Andrew Lamberton, creating a little space, dishes it off, and taking that one wide, Sam Cedeno. Back down to the other end, this will go. Lamberton, he'll backhand it to the near corner, as getting a change here behind the play are the Royals. Richards sending it ahead. Richards with a goal tonight. Lamberton the shot. Oh, he was looking for the hat trick. And Bolster coming up with his best save so far in relief. Caleb Bolster keeping this an 8-2 game. Richards taking the draw, and he'll go after it in the corner. Getting it, shot from the outside, knocked down accidentally in front by Cedeno, and that will roll through to the keeper, Bolster. Be sure to follow Rock Sports Now on Facebook and Instagram, where you can follow and see some great local and regional sports news and entertainment, including live streaming high school games just like this one you're watching, and college broadcasts as well, the RSN Trackside Racing Show, and much more. Make sure to like and follow Rock Sports Net across all social media. Centering pass. Lamberton scores! He's got the hat trick. Andrew Lamberton, 9 goals on the season, 3 tonight. And it's a 9-2 game. 10:50 remaining. So Lamberton, a junior. And Portside having some fun here tonight. Another shot and another quick goal. That is going to be 10-2. The margin here. As that's Jackson Gilbert getting his second of the season, the freshman. Remember, Gilbert took the major earlier in the game. And what do you know? Yahtzee. They're going to run the clock here. It's an 8-goal margin. That's our little inside joke for the running clock. Yahtzee on the goal. So they're announcing the Lamberton goal right now. As that bouncing puck goes behind the net, and picking it up will be Gilbert. Gilbert pushing it off the wall to himself. Breaking the play up there was Will Duckworth. So the running clock will bring us a quick conclusion to this game, as they announce the Jackson Gilbert goal. So we're going to have an interference call coming up here against the Royals. Oh no, it's not going to be against the Knights. It's Will Duckworth going for interference. Special thanks to our third period sponsor as well, Bob Johnson Auto Group. They carry 18 different auto manufacturers ranging from Chevy to Ford to Toyota and many more in 25-plus locations throughout New York State. Choose from thousands of vehicles in stock. Check them out online at bobjohnsonautogroup.com to find a location near you. This Portside team, they will be back in action Tuesday, taking on Greece at 7:30, the Greece Storm, and that'll also be the final home game of the regular season for Portside. And for McQuaid, they will be back at Genesee Valley Ice Arena against St. Francis for a puck drop coming up Saturday afternoon. Centering pass from an odd angle off the side of the net. That'll go. Let go by Max Clark, who was looking for his second today. We have a Portside player that's down on the near side. As they're calling for coach to come over. It's Archibald slow to get up. Went hard into the wall. So Archibald's going to be, he's going to be able to go back to the bench. So that momentarily stops the clock with 8:13 remaining in the contest. I think just Archibald lost an edge. That's what it looked like there. So 56 seconds remaining in the Portside power play as the faceoff will come outside of the zone. Again, the interference call against Will Duckworth. Gloved out of the air, shorthanded opportunity. As Owen Meyer brings that wide. He evades the check, and he's killing time. They'll have it taken away. Here comes Portside. As Ferris has a man coming down the middle. Oh, that's Clark. His feet behind, and allow McQuaid to bring it ahead as Meyer. 2-on-2. That will be knocked down by Laffin. Laffin keeping his stick right to the ice as you should to break that play up. And now we'll have a penalty here against Portside. It'll be an interference call. Quickly over to the box is number 21, Anthony Ferris. So it's always kind of a weird thing when 2 minutes goes up on the board, but it's a running clock. So yeah, so it's McQuaid thought the penalty was released. It's not. They keep track of that on the can't follow along up top. It's the scorers table who will let you know when your penalty is released. And now stepping out of the box will be Duckworth. So it will be a McQuaid power play. But with the running clock, we're already down to 6:35 remaining in the contest. Opportunity going in. Pence, they pushed aside. Pence has a 3-point night tonight. 3 assists. Knights racing ahead. Going in, shot, save made. Maselli making that save. The net's off its bang a little bit. Official fixing it. Shorthanded opportunity as Pence fires, sends it off the back wall. As Luke LaForce will send it in. Down low. Pence can't get to it. And that'll be kicked ahead by the Knights. As they are going to release, it looks like the penalty to Anthony Ferris here shortly. 3-2-1. So we're back to even strength. So the running clock didn't matter for that as Ferris steps on. This is McQuaid, though. Here's the shot. Save made as Maselli didn't realize where it went, and his defense helping him out. Back down to the other end this goes. 10-2 is our score. It's a 2-1 game after one. And then Portside put up 5 in the second. 3 more here in the third. And a result that I'm sure is going to grab everyone's attention because Portside is 6-10-2. They are one of those teams that come sectional time, I don't think you want to face in the first round. They've got some firepower for sure. That feet goes behind the net. Now over to the far corner. Noah Bernard with it. At the dot, shot. That'll go wide. Knights holding it in. 4:24 remaining in the contest. Bernard pushing it ahead. A little too far out in front for Naparalski. And Maselli will play it now to the near corner. Blake Bagley on the ice, number 24. And there's a game against the Brighton team where Bagley had a goal earlier this season. You could tell everybody was really fired up for that. He's in the 8th grade, and he certainly has a great career ahead of him. Should he stick with the sport here? .339 remaining. It's hit with a high stick, and we'll do this all over again. You know, locker room sports, they have been outfitting players locally, like Ryan Callahan, Brian Giunta, his brother Steve, and their family since 1977. Stop and see the Graham and the gang for the special attention you deserve. They know the game, they know the fit. Locker Room Sports, Ridge Road West in Greece. Another whistle. But this will bring us under 3 minutes to go here tonight. Here's a quick shot. Save made. No! It trickles past Maselli, and McQuaid cuts the lead to 10-3. And that'll stop the running clock, by the way, with 2:43 remaining. Take another look here. This is a quick wrister. And that's Nikos Zizis. I believe that's his first of the season for number 15. And the McQuaid fans who came out, they are making noise, trying to have some fun. Knights gain the zone. So Amborski getting an assist, and that'll be his second point tonight. McQuaid in their own end, getting pressured, and then hard spill into the wall there. Was Ian Meyer. Knights able to push it into the Portside end. Off the side of the net, that'll go. We're under 2 minutes to go here tonight. Magnato on the good back check, breaking that up. Back up top, here's the shot blocked. That'll be Gilbert with a block for Portside. Gilbert sticking his nose in there right now, and that helps Portside to take it away. But McQuaid holding into the zone. Shot will be blocked once again by Gilbert. That's Colin Van Hook, number 21 for McQuaid. And it'll go back here to their own end. Magnato applying the pressure on his number 24 counterpart, Ian Miller. Here's the feed out of the zone. And Portside gaining the zone. But no, broken up by Colin Van Hook. Van Hook going in, trying to get around the defender, and Maselli making the save as we're under a minute to go here. 19 saves tonight for Maselli. As there's some hitting here under a minute to go. Normally you wouldn't see anything like that as it's getting a little chippy here. in a game that's been decided long ago. Is that puck going back here to the Portside end? As Wyatt Pence is on the ice, the Knights bring it ahead. Walking behind the net, looking to wrap it around, but running out of room was Fusilli, sending it back up top. Pad save made, 15 seconds remaining. Portside pushing it ahead. And our final seconds will wind down here tonight. Portside raising their record to 6-10-2 on the season as the Knights of McQuaid fall to 6-6-1. A hat trick tonight for Zachary Haynes, a hat trick for Andrew Lamberton. And Portside getting it done. Our final score 10-3. Hey, follow us on social media for our player or players of the game. We might talk to Lamberton as well. We'll see if we can get both players tonight. If you're a Portside fan, you'll want to check that out on Facebook. We'll get that up for you later tonight, or certainly you can check it out tomorrow morning. For our fine producer tonight, Spencer White. My name is Gene Battaglia. The entire team led here by Gary Zajac. RSN, once again, our final score tonight from the Wegmans Ice Arena. Portside defeating McQuaid 10-3. Have a good night, everyone.